So here is my official welcome. We are starting again, take 2. I am Daniel Cook. Welcome to West End Sessions Live from my living room. It's a thrill to be here with you this evening. I got asked by some friends of ours if I do a West End Sessions Live in aid of target ovarian cancer. If you don't know me, I've had a long and illustrious career in West End theatre. My last role was Jean Valjean in the West End production of Les Mis, just down the road, because where we are actually in this studio is on the corner of Charing Cross Road and Shaftesbury Avenue. So we're in the bang smack in the middle of the West End. I also thereafter produced a series called West End Sessions, which was collaborated with me and the Daisy Green Collection, which is a Australian food chain of restaurants and bars, really cool, hip, vibey places to hang out when we're allowed to. So I really urge you to check them out. And West End Sessions indeed at Scarlet Green on Knoll Street. So please come along and visit us live in real life when we're allowed to, because I really want to see some people. Thank you again for tuning in and bearing with us. I know this is the first time that I've gone up live across 3 channels. 3 obviously was too many, so let's stick to 2 for this evening. We've got a whole host of wonderful things and people for you to see and hear from, and it's my joy to be able to host and sing you a few songs as we go along. So without further ado, I'd like to play you a welcome by the patron of the charity. Sarah Green is a long-serving and dedicated target ovarian cancer supporter, and she was appointed the patron a few years ago. Sarah's been working tirelessly with the charity since 2010, and she obviously feels quite passionate about it because her dear mother, Margie Lawrence, died from ovarian cancer. So thank you so much, and here's a warm welcome from Sarah Green. Thanks.
Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. But it really is up to me, on behalf of all of us at Target Ovarian Cancer, to say a huge thank you to you and your special guests for transporting us all this evening to London's West End to delight in the very best and the most beautiful of musical hits. We can't wait for it to start, we really can't. It's so exciting being part of this live streaming event. I should tell everyone, though, Dan, that you are doing this free, gratis, and for nothing, because you, like us, are hoping that everyone watching will give, if they can, generously to the Target Ovarian Cancer Emergency Fund. Now, our tremendous Chief Executive, Anne Jones, will be here to tell you a little bit more about this later on in the concert. But what I can tell you now is that the first £5,000 that gets raised this evening will be matched pound for pound by a very generous donor. So thank you so much for that, and please let's get to that 5k as soon as we possibly can. Well, any minute now it's time for the curtain to go up and the show to begin. So I'd just like to say to you, thank you for watching, thank you for being a part of this streaming event. Dance along, sing along, laugh along, smile along, give along if you can, and enjoy. Dan, it's over to you, and I know that your first number is going to just set everything alight. This is the moment.
This is the moment, this is the day, when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. chance at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of them streaming, screaming and screaming, become one. This is the day. This was the moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day I'll sing forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. Thank you for streaming back in so quickly, ladies and gentlemen. That was, of course, This Is the Moment from Jekyll and Hyde, and some of you got it for the second time. I think you probably did it the second time, so well done for tuning in. You may or may not be wondering why I have a remote control in my hand, and that is in the medium of home live streaming. I'm also sound man this evening, so in control of my own sound, vocals, got a production team, I've got runners, I've got people telling me that it wasn't working, thank God, because I didn't want to get to the end of it, and you've missed all of it. So there you go. Thank you so much. Shall we have a little check-in and see, now that we're not running to an 8 o'clock time frame, where we are in terms of the giving and the charity, because it's marvellous that you are here and you're giving still at £2,440, ladies and gentlemen. Such generous donations, but please let me reiterate that any donation, large or small, really makes a difference. And of course, that very generous offer of, if we reach £5,000 this evening, it will be matched by a very generous donator. So thank you so much for being here with us this evening. We love you. We're here from New York. Go Dan. Hello How and Chris from New York. There's a few shout outs. Best wishes for a successful night. Thank you, Max. Thank you so much. Sam. Oh yes, hello. Thank you for tuning in. It's really amazing that you're here. Great, so we're going to move along. And we're going to do an intro to... we will record... Oh yes, so just so you know, apparently we're still having some technical issues. But most people are okay. The whole thing's being recorded, so the content of this evening, even though you might not be able to see it live, and I apologise for that, will be uploaded to YouTube as a video, as an hour-length concert, so you can watch at your own leisure and play back and turn up really loud. So it's my gift to you and the charity. So I'm sorry if you're still having some technical issues. But my fabulous next guest, an amazing talent. I first met her when she was here in the Edinburgh Fringe, actually. She's an amazing voice in her own right, but Miss Christina Bianco, ladies and gentlemen, has actually been made very famous by her impressions, specifically her impressions of divas. She does the most amazing impressions of divas, both living and non-living anymore. But she has the most amazing voice in her own right. And most recently, she has played her dream role of Fanny Bryce in Funny Girl in Paris to like acclaim reviews. So I'm absolutely thrilled that she's agreed to be here with me this evening. So I thought we'd give you a little bit of the taste of her impressions with a bit of Lady Gaga. So Christina, are you coming to me, babe? Are you there? Hello?
Hi Daniel,
Hi.
hi everybody watching. I am so happy to be here, even digitally, to sing for you and for such a wonderful cause. And anything Daniel wants, I'll do. So I have a special little setup here. You can already probably hear the reverb because I'm about to do some impressions for you. So I need a little amplification, and Daniel, I'm gonna need your help.
Sure.
With that thing that we talked about.
Yeah, absolutely, I'm on it. I got
Okay.
it. I know.
Now, I'm a one-man band over here, so I'm gonna just hit this track ever so elegantly while my dog.
She's on sound like I am, ladies and gentlemen.
Good cookies are going.
Start off with a bit of
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Minnelli. Here we go.
My mama told me when I was young, so young, that we were all born superstars. I was Judy Garland. You know Judy Garland. She's popular right now. I'd roll her hair and put her lipstick on, and the glass of my boudoir.
Let's hear a bit of Christina Bianco as Christina.
There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up and you go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track. Maybe I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret. Just love yourself and you say we're on the right track. Baby, we were born this way.
Britney Spears.
I felt the blues and stop and get me
How about a bit of Barbara Streisand?
In the religion of the insecure, I must give myself respect.
Nora Jones.
Perfect and love is not a shimmery capital H-I-A.
Bubble from ABBA.
Oh, I move mine, and I move West End Sessions, and Daniel, hello.
Edith Piaf.
I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, and I was.
Gwen Stefani.
So love yourself and love yourself and you're on the right track, baby, you won't.
Julie Andrews.
There's not another baby. I was born this way.
Shirley Bassey.
There ain't no way. Baby, I was born this way.
Okay, so I want Adina Monsoon, Keira Knightley, Drew Barrymore, and Penelope Cruz. You got it?
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. With your perfect sweetie. No, not my thing. 100%. No, Lebanese. Alright. There are base disabilities that include our cancer needs. Rejoice and love yourself the way the most baby. You are born this way.
Christina Aguilera. Celine Dion.
I need a family my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was.
Bette Midler.
Don't hide yourself in regret. Love yourself and yourself. You're on the right track, baby. You want.
Bernadette Peters.
Oh, there's another way, baby. I was born. Baby, I was born this way.
Idina Menzel.
Another way, baby. I was born. Baby, I was born this way.
Christina Bianco, ladies and gents.
Baby, I was born. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no way. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way.
Woo! Christina Bianco, ladies and gents. What about that, eh? Hey, should we sing?
My neighbors kicked me out right about now.
Her neighbors are making fuss. Should we do the duet that we always do together? You know, the beautiful one?
Absolutely. There's a song that you and I love very much, which seems very appropriate right now. It's a little bit difficult though, so may the force be with us. Now, once again, to walk amongst yourselves.
She's fine. She says that before she sings everything. She's amazing, ladies and gents. This is the prayer. We love singing it. Christina Bianco, ladies and gents, isn't she beautiful? Thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Daniel, and thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Stay safe.
Thank you. Oh, what about Christina Bianco, ladies and gents? Thank you so much for all your messages and your donations coming in. Obviously, you can donate through the link I've put on Instagram, but also on. Now we're not on Facebook, so don't go there. We're on YouTube Live, ladies and gents. And I'm going to quickly just put the link in the comments on the YouTube stream so you know where to make your donations. Let's see where we're at. Have we made any more in one song? Yes, we have, ladies and gents. Thrilled to say we are at £2,845. Thank you so much. This just in. We are at £42 on Instagram as well. So we need to play add up here. We are understaffed here, ladies and gents. That's what we are. Thrilled. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. Just going to pause for a little glass of water. I promise that's only that. Thank you so much for all your comments. I hope it's streaming a whole lot better across just one medium now. I think it is from the reports I'm getting. It's kind of in and out. So where are we on to next? Christina Bianco. So ladies and gentlemen, we've done a donation. Also at this point, I'd also like to point out that if during the next 40 minutes we've got left, I'd love for you to come and see me live at West End Sessions when we're not through the medium of streaming. So anyone that joins up to my mailing list, you go to danielcook.com, danielkoek.com, and like my page, it's the first thing that comes up, and join my mailing list. Anyone who does that during the course of this evening will get a free signed copy of my CD, which I'm sure you're all thrilled about. So please go across to my website, like my page, join my mailing list, free CD for you, we'll get that out. So, I'd like to introduce you to another guest who's going to speak some words of wisdom to you. At the end of last year, I joined a charity called Age UK, which is a charity that kind of befriends older people who are on their own, who are, some of them don't walk so well anymore. They need a bit of help around the place, and especially during this time, we got back to this time when elderly people are on their own. So I met Garbo at Café Bohème a week before I flew to Australia to get married, and she's an absolute delight. And since I've been back, I've been obviously socially distancing from her, no more than 3 meters. I've put her groceries. She loves a sushi, and we have a chat. The other week, I sat on her mobility scooter and we had a rosé from a very safe distance. But she's got a message she'd like to bring you this evening. Thanks, Garbo. Garbo, thank you for agreeing to be on my little video for Target Ovarian Cancer. Do you want to tell everyone at home how we came to be friends?
I do, yes. Well, you see, I was living with a friend who I thought was going to die, and unfortunately he did die. And I decided I might need help with housework or shopping. And so, partly my son said, there's something called Be Friend. And I was introduced to this lovely Dan at Café Bohème. However, I do need to see him because I'm stuck in, and I do like the fact that he does my shopping, and I love seeing him.
Well, I come around a couple of times a week and I bring the shopping and your delightful sushi. We found one you've liked.
I found another one now.
Oh, have you? Another one that you like?
Yes.
Amazing. Obviously, this little video that I'm doing is for this live concert for Target Ovarian Cancer. Being obviously a lady yourself, is there something you'd like to say to the viewers about maybe making a donation or getting out and about?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, all of us women will get cancer at some time or other, more or less. I've got breast cancer. I take a tablet, and I'm hoping every day it won't get worse.
Yeah.
And I've been giving a lot to charity over the years, because 20 years ago, I had cancer as well.
Yes.
And I recovered. So for me, it's got to be charity for cancer. It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be for the NHS, and also for cats and dogs.
Yes, I
And
think so.
that's really, you know, if I can give charity, you all can.
Would you like to introduce my next song?
Oh, I'd love to, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes. This is Daniel's song.
It's called So She Dances.
So She Dances.
Yeah.
How lovely. Come on then, Daniel.
Bless her, there's my dear friend Garbo introducing my song. We may, at this time, go into the clap for carers over this time, so please go out and clap and come back and join us when you're ready. Thank you so much, and big clap. Let's do a little backhand clap for Thank you. We'll come back to that definitely later in the show, but again, we're just going to cross line. I've just heard that we've made £142 on Instagram, so thank you so much. Keep those donations coming in, and let me just refresh the page to see where we're at on just giving. We're at £3,045, so 3,000 plus 142, that's 3,100 and something. You do the math. Ladies and gents, thank you so much again for bearing with us tonight. And if you're watching on YouTube and it's still not behaving itself, this whole evening's performance will go up as a trouble-free live link to share with you and all that you love. And please keep donating. Even if we reach the 5,000, there's no reason that you can't. Without further ado, where are we next in my little agenda? Oh yes, so obviously being Australian, I moved over here 16 years ago. I have just come back from Australia into lockdown. It's been tough. Definitely miss mum and dad at the best of times, but especially during this period, sometimes you just want a mum hug. And mum and dad have always been big supporters of me and what I do, and have followed my dream along with me, and also the knockbacks. And in this industry, in arts and entertainment, there is always one or two, sometimes 10, but they've always been there to support me. But mum especially has said, you know, Dan, sometimes you're going to have to learn when to fight a little bit harder at things. Sometimes you're going to have to learn when to let go, and sometimes you're going to have to learn when to use your elbows a bit, and that's very sound advice from Mama Cook. Thank you, Mum. But there was a wise lady by the name of Judy Garland who said this. She said, always be a first-rate version of yourself and never a second-rate version of anybody else. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Your life is a sham till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each feather and each spangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own death. Sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. There's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, the production that's gone into that, we've rehearsed for weeks. Oh, let me just take a little moment here to regain composure, ladies and gents. How have we... Oh, the lights are coming in. A-line, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Favourite performance of the night so far. Thanks, Ollie Lincoln. Please make sure you donate generously as well. I've still got these on. Whew. Gosh, we're cooking with gas now, aren't we, team? Shall we go and have a look at how much we've made? That must have brought in at least £500, don't you think? Let's have a look. 3,000, we're up to 157 on Insta, 3,100, we're still on 3,085 on Just Giving. Come on guys, dig deep. We're coming closer to the end of the show. Oh, it's warm in here with everything shut, isn't it? So again, we've done a shout out, all the donations, great. And I've just covered my flat in confetti and playing cards. So my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is a dear friend of mine who I actually went to university with in Adelaide, South Australia. We've had a long, long friendship that spanned 20 years. One of my favourite performers, a cabaret superstar, and she's she delightedly said yes to beaming in herself live from Melbourne. It's about, I don't know what time it is there, but she's coming into me live. I give you the gorgeous Michaela Lucas, ladies and gents. Hey, Mickey.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hey, Dan.
Hey, gorge.
Amazing show so far.
Thank you.
Isn't he incredible? My name is Michaela Burger, as Dan said, and I'm tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. I hope you're all very well and that you're enjoying this incredible concert. Dan and I met about 20 years ago when we were singing together at the Conservatorium in Adelaide, and then we studied together in London. And we lived together during that time and had the most incredible time together, didn't we, Dan?
We did indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Dan's always been a crutch to me as a friend, even though he's about 5 feet taller than I am.
She's like 4 foot tall.
It's been an incredible friendship, and so anything that he asks me to do, I do it. and he asked me to sing this duet with him tonight to support Target Ovarian Cancer. So please donate as generously as you can. It's an incredible cause, and the more we give, even if we give a tiny bit, the closer we are to finding a cure for cancer. Dan, shall we sing the duet?
Yes, let's do it.
So this is I'd Give It All For You by Jason Robert Brown. And it's a duet that Dan and I seem to sing anytime we're together because we just love it.
We do.
So here it is.
Thanks, Mickey. It's from a song cycle called Songs for a New World, and we do this all the time. It's just fab. Love you, Mickey. Thank you. She's also on sound, as you can hear. I found a couple of acres near Savannah Park. I had a house while you were gone, a house with silver shutters and a driveway laid in marble and thousands of rooms to fill and the miles of space to fly. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was safer alone. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it all to hold you again, to feel I'm completed, to know there and then that all that I needed was you to fight the fear. And now you're here.
I took a trip while I was gone. I cashed in all my savings, bought an Eldorado, drove to Tennessee. I took a trip while I was gone. Drove across the country and stopped at lots of diners and stared at a million stars and thought I could touch the sky. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was finally free. I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it 'cause the mountains I climb get higher and higher. I'm running through time and walking through fire, and dreams just don't come true. But now there's you.
God knows it's easy to hide for the things that you feel, and harder to blindly trust what you can't understand.
God knows it's easy to run from the people we love, and harder to stand and fight for the things you believe.
Nothing about us was perfect or clear, but when paradise calls me, I'd rather be here. There's something between us that nobody else needs to see.
There were oceans to cross,
And there were mountains to conquer,
and I stood on the shore.
and I stood on the cliff, and the second before I jumped, I knew where I needed to be. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it 'cause it's harder to touch the things that are dearer. I love you too much to trust something clearer. I know I fell too far, but here you are. Love you, Mickey. Michaela Burger, ladies and gentlemen, how amazing is she? What a wonderful, wonderful thing for you to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you have an incredible night. Thank you so much for watching, Dan. Keep being incredible like you are, and please, everyone, donate as generously as you possibly can. Good night.
Thanks, Mickey.
Bye.
Good night. Go to bed. Go to bed. Mwah. Love you. Michaela Burger, ladies and gentlemen. We're 167 pounds on Insta. You're amazing. Let's please get to 200 pounds. 200 pounds on Instagram. Thank you so much for bearing with us. I know there was a few technical issues, but I'm just going to reiterate that those of you who don't have Instagram, I know there's been a few messages coming in that a whole glitch-free copy of tonight's concert, West End Live for Ovarian Cancer, will be on my YouTube channel, glitch-free, so you can beam it up, you can have it forever, show your friends, get them to donate as well. So let's go to the Just Giving page and have a little bit of an update. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 82% of the way there. We have got in our bank account £4,140. Give it up, ladies and gents, and plus the 167 on Insta. So thank you so much. You're doing an amazing, amazing job. Thank you so much. Thank you for those who tuned in on YouTube. It seems to be, it's 31 people on YouTube are watching. So, you know, and another, so we've got 60 people in the room. Brilliant. I have had 60 people in my living room. It's lots of fun. So let's do that when we're allowed. Ladies and gents, my next special guest, who's very kindly wants to say a few words this evening, is my dear friend Samantha Womack. Sam, you probably know many of Sam from your tellies from years and years. She's not that old. She'll hate me. But she's from, obviously, esteemed British actress, and I came to know Sam in a UK tour that started at the Barbican of the Lincoln Centre production of South Pacific. And she's an amazing talent. We loved performing together night after night. We were tour buddies. We really stick together when you're on tour. And she's one of my very close friends. So she's here with a little message to you all. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Dan. Hi, it's me, Sam Womack. I just wanted to say this is an amazing opportunity for all of us to support this incredible charity, Target Ovarian Cancer, which is doing incredible work helping women with ovarian cancer in treatments and also getting early diagnosis. I met Dan a few years ago. We did South Pacific together, sang together, and we became firm friends. And I'm always absolutely amazed at his voice. He's going to actually sing one of my favourite songs now called February Song, which moves me to tears every time I hear it. So yes, if you want to donate to this incredible charity, please click on all the links on social media. And yeah, I hope you all stay safe and well. And here's Dan Cook with February Song. Go on, Dan.
Sometimes it's hard to find my ground, 'cause I keep on falling as I try to get away from this crazy world. And I never want to let you down. Forgive me if I slip away. Sometimes it's hard to find my ground. I promise you I'll come back to you one day. Where has that old friend gone? Lost in the February song. Tell him it won't be long till he opens his eyes, opens his eyes. Thank you so much, ladies and gents. At the end of that song, I've just come to know that we've made £4,670 on Just Giving, plus 300 on Instagram, so we are nearly there. We are like £20 away from 5,000, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for giving so generously. We are also nearly at the end of the concert, so just in time. Well done for that. Please, again, if you'd like to be informed about my West End sessions live in Soho when it's allowed to happen, please go to danielcook.com and sign up to my mailing list. Like my page. I'll send you, if you've done that in the last hour and a half, considering our technical problems, I will send you a free copy of my CD. So please sign up to my mailing list, come and check us out live, because we are great when we don't have any technical issues. My drawing to the end of the performance this evening for you, ladies and gentlemen, but also because I'm very thirsty. I came to know two very amazing cabaret performers in Adelaide, South Australia, where I'm from. Michael Griffiths is a cabaret extraordinaire, as well as Amelia Ryan, two of my very, very close friends. And we're here, we performed a West End Sessions for live for Maggie Beer, who's a very famous Australian chef, a little bit like Delia Smith, I think. Look her up, she's fabulous. And we did a West End Sessions live, and we did a version of this song, which I've just grown to love. We have an Australian rock pop legend called John Farnham, ladies and gents. John Farnham made this song famous. You're the voice trying to understand it, make it nice and make it clear. Oh, that one. A living legend, one of my biggest idols growing up, and just love his music. We got together, here they are, they couldn't be with us tonight. Amelia's got a little baby and she's pregnant. Amelia and Michael, thanks for dropping by. But we have gotten to the vocal studio and put this down. So Michael's on keys and their vocals are on this track. So near the end of the night, ladies and gents, this is the beautiful Age of Reason by John Farnham. From the day that we were born, we've been heading down the track. Sometimes it's made for good, sometimes for bad. But if we look behind What about the age of reason? So why can't we be still? Why can't we love each other? Is kindness an ageless skill, buried by our blindness? But if we look behind us, there's a way coming down, carrying us forward to a new age. What about the world? What about the world around us? How can we fail to see? And now that our fall is gone, and we've been led to carry on, what about the age of reason? If we consider carefully the options put before us, so much wisdom, so much love, so much waiting for us. But if we look ahead, there's the sun and the season. Another day, another age of reason. What about the world? What about the world around us? How can we fail to see? What about the age? And now that our fall is gone, and we've been led to carry on, what about the age? What about the world? What about the world around us? How can we fail to see? What about the age? Oh, and now that our fall is gone, and we've been led to carry on, what about the age? What about the age? What about the age of reason? Thank you so much, ladies and gents. It's an absolute honour to be with you here this evening. We are at £5,137, ladies and gents. Thank you so much to Emma, to Anwen. I know you're watching. Thank you for the opportunity to perform for you tonight. I hope I've done you all proud. It's been a joy being here. I've loved every single second. Apparently I've only got 1 minute 54 remaining on Instagram Live, so we may just remedy that by going to Anwen with the next video. Thank you, Anwen Jones, the chairman.
Wow, thank you, Daniel, Michaela, Christina and Samantha. What an amazing event. And thank you to all of you who've been watching and donating. It's incredibly kind of you, in particular given the circumstances that we are in. So tonight, for every pound donated, up to £5,000, this will be matched by an incredibly generous donor. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you're doing to support target ovarian cancer at this time. Since the start of the crisis, we have seen a huge increase in the number of calls to our support line from women with ovarian cancer. This crisis has hit us all hard, so events like this really do make a huge difference. So well done to everybody, and thank you. And now back to Daniel, who will lead us into the clap for carers. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna, and thank you so much. Apparently there's a time limit on Instagram Live, and I've got 30 seconds left, so I'm logging off, but don't go anywhere. I'm coming straight back for my encore, ladies and gents. Stay where you are, don't go anywhere. That was a message from the chairman of Target Ovarian Cancer, Anwan Jones. Thank you so much again for the opportunity to perform. I've really loved being able to create some music and bring it to you in your living room during this tough lockdown. But hopefully there's a bit of respite on the horizon on Sunday with some news from our Prime Minister. So this was obviously supposed to be at 8 o'clock on the dot for our clap for carers. But now it's 8:32. It doesn't really matter where we do it. But I'm going to wrap up this evening. I'm going to pour myself a large glass of rosé. I think you should do the same. Loved being here with you all again. Thank you so much. I'm just going to check the final figure on Just Giving. Oh, we're at 4,850 on Just Giving and £297 donation on Insta. So we've just by £100 hit our target. So thank you to that obviously very generous donor who is matching that. So we've made over £10,000 this evening. £10,000, a lot of money, ladies and gents, for the charity, and I'm thrilled that I could help be a catalyst for that. So without further ado, I'm going to bid you adieu. Again, please come and see me live at West End Sessions in Scarlet Green on the next date. Oh yes, we've got a next date. It's Thursday the 4th of June at 7 p.m. Same time, same place. I promise my technology will be working by then. But I'd love you to all drop on by. So put in Thursday the 4th of June in your calendars. Sign up to the mailing list if you'd like a copy of the CD. Like my page, follow my channels. It's great to have you on board. So without further ado, here's a little one for you to say adieu. Thanks, guys.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away upon the chimney tops. That's where over where troubles melt like lemon drops away upon the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Thanks so much, guys. I'm Daniel Cook. It's been a pleasure being here with you this evening for West End Sessions live from my living room for Target Ovarian Cancer. We've smashed our target goal. We've raised over £10,000. Such an honour to be here. Thank you. This is just a few thank yous from my half. Thank you to hubby Jamie for putting up with this and the mess and the lounge room pulled apart. Best friend Luke for bubbles and smoke. It's been a monumental task getting this together, so I just want to appreciate how much work has gone into this for you. Annabelle, Emma, Unwen and Susan, thank you for being the dream team and helping collaborate this with me. I look forward to the time we can all be together and celebrate a West End Sessions with a large glass of bubbly, and look forward to seeing you all very soon. I'm Daniel Cook. This was West End Sessions Live. Thank you very much and good night.